At 6, a South Florida man is in jail tonight accused of putting a hidden camera in a women's bathroom. And to make matters worse, they were his own co-workers. Police say the man tried to justify his actions by saying he put the camera there to confirm rumors.
CBS 4's Peter Dench joins us live from Medley. And Peter, we could see the camera in that picture clearly. What have you been able to find out?
Well, Elliot and Lauren, the suspect will probably not be able to return to work here. He was ordered to stay at least 500 feet away from the victims, who are employees here. Now, police say he confessed, and he did so again this morning in front of a judge.
Were arrested for 4 counts of video voyeurism.
39-year-old Ronnie Barbera Quintero is accused of placing this miniature camera in a woman's bathroom at the Medley company where he worked.
He admitted that on Monday, the 13th, he had placed that camera in the bathroom.
And Quintero stunned Circuit Judge Mindy Glazer when he confessed in bond court.
So he put a camera in the bathroom.
Entonces puso una cámara en el cuarto de atrás.
Sí.
Yes.
Don't talk about the facts of the case, sir. You're presumed not guilty. Those are the allegations.
And Glazer had strong words after asking him about his finances.
So you don't qualify for the public defender's office because you're driving a $45,000 car. You can go hire an attorney.
Police say it happened at Racoma Embroidery, where an employee discovered this camera in the women's room. The camera was facing towards the toilet.
His excuse, which there's no excuse for this, was that there was a rumor that 2 other employees were having relationships in the bathroom, and he said he wanted to capture that.
Police say when Quintero learned this camera was discovered, he left work and was later arrested. They say 4 women were victimized. Quintero was ordered to stay away from them.
No contact with these alleged victims, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties.
I tried to see if anyone at Racoma Embroidery would say anything, but a spokesman said there would be no comment.
We want the public to be vigilant, even when you're using restrooms in, workplaces, but specifically in the public, to just be vigilant. Look around.
Now, bond for Quintero was set at $12,500, and the judge in this case said he could face up to 5 years in prison if convicted. Meanwhile, Medley police say they're trying to find out if there are any more victims. We are live in Medley. Peter Dench, CBS 4 News.